The door was still swinging when her voice cut through the living room. Sharp, judgmental, familiar. You can't even do the chores perfectly. Living off my son. Get out of my face! I didn't turn around. I folded the last page instead. The ink was already dry. My mother-in-law stood behind me, arms crossed, scanning the room like a prison guard. Every visit was unannounced. Every visit was an inspection. Floors, counters, me. I had learned to breathe through it, to lower my eyes, to disappear quietly. That was the version of me she knew. Not this one. I placed the papers on the table and slid them toward my husband. He read the first line. His face drained of color. Divorce. That was the moment everything tilted. It hadn't always been this way. When we first met, he saw me, or at least he pretended to. Late-night talks. Soft promises. A future that felt earned. Even his mother smiled back then, tight-lipped but polite. I mistook tolerance for acceptance. After the wedding, the rules changed. Her calls became daily. Her visits frequent. Her opinions law. My husband stopped interrupting her. Then he started agreeing with her. Silence became his favorite weapon. If I complained, I was dramatic. If I cried, I was ungrateful. Love doesn't disappear all at once. It erodes, slowly, quietly, like rot under fresh paint. I noticed the first crack when he began hiding his phone. Not dramatically. Just enough. Screen angled away. Notifications silenced. Password changed. I told myself it was work, stress, anything but the truth. Then the comments started. About money I didn't spend. About food I didn't cook right. About how lucky I was. How patient he was. How I should try harder. One night his phone lit up on the kitchen counter while he showered. A name I didn't recognize. A message that ended with a heart. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I memorized it. Later I checked the bank statements. Small withdrawals, frequent, a pattern. I checked the emails. Hotel confirmations forwarded to a secret account he forgot to log out of. The betrayal wasn't loud. It was efficient. And that's when something in me went still. I didn't confront him. I planned. I met a lawyer before he noticed I'd gone quiet. I gathered documents the way a thief gathers jewels, slowly, carefully. I documented the affair. The finances. The emotional neglect. The things his mother said when no one else was around. I stopped reacting. That scared them more than anger ever could. I let my mother-in-law think she was winning. I let her monitor my cooking, my cleaning, my breathing. I let my husband think I was broken, tired, compliant. I filled out the divorce papers late at night, at the same table where I once planned vacations with him. I signed my name without shaking. Back in the living room, the air felt thick. My husband's mouth opened, then closed. His mother leaned forward, reading over his shoulder. What is this? She snapped. I met her eyes for the first time in years. It's me leaving. She laughed, sharp and dismissive. You have nothing. You think you can survive without him? I watched my husband scan the next pages. Custody clauses, asset division, evidence attachments. His breathing changed. You knew? He whispered. I knew enough, I said. His mother's smile faltered when she reached the last page, the one outlining the financial discrepancies, the one naming the other woman, the one detailing her own recorded insults, submitted as evidence of emotional abuse. She looked at him, confused now, angry. Fix this! He couldn't. He finally understood that. The confrontation didn't explode. It collapsed. He tried apologizing, not to me, to the idea of losing control. He promised change with the same mouth that lied so easily before. I didn't respond. I stood, I picked up my bag. His mother started shouting again. Words about shame, about family, about how women like me end up alone. I paused at the door. Alone isn't the threat you think it is, I said. Walking out felt unreal. Like stepping off a stage after a long performance. My chest hurt, but it wasn't grief. It was release. Later, in the quiet of my new apartment, I sat on the floor and let myself breathe. Not sob, not break. Just breathe. Justice isn't loud. It doesn't always look like victory speeches or dramatic exits. Sometimes it's a pale face across a table. Sometimes it's watching people realize too late that you were paying attention the whole time. I didn't destroy him. I let the truth do that, and for the first time since I said I do, I slept without fear. That was the real revenge.